What is going on? And welcome to another Blu-ray update for the months of June and July. I know I'm a few days late with this one, but that was because there was a movie that I had ordered a while back now, probably a couple of months ago. I had pre-ordered it and I'm still waiting on it to arrive, and I was actually going to wait till that turns up, but I don't know where it is in the world right now, so I'm just going ahead, and that movie can wait till the next one. And before I get into this, I just want to say, look, if you are a frequent visitor to my channel, or if you like what you see, if you don't mind, go down and click that subscribe button, because I just recently learned that something like 86% or like 80-something% of my views actually come from non-subscribers. So look, yeah, if you like my channel and you want to keep up to date with everything that's going on here, if you don't mind, just go right ahead, click the subscribe button. You can even click the bell icon, and that way every time I post some annoying crap, you'll get a little notification saying, stop everything you're doing and watch this video. But all that being said, I'm going to get stuck straight into the Blu-rays that I've been buying over the last couple of months. This isn't in any particular order, really. I've just got like a huge pile of stuff that I've been buying, so yeah, let's go. Alright, starting with, so I got a double pack of The Raid and The Raid 2, because when Stuber came out recently, a lot of people were saying, oh, the guy from The Raid was so underused in this film, and for some reason, I thought I'd seen that film, but yeah, I hadn't. And before you click the thumbs down button, yeah, look, I know that movie was heralded as one of the best action movies made in a long time and all that sort of stuff, so, yeah, and, I went out and got Raid 1 and 2, so, yes, I have watched The Raid. Really solid action film. I loved that movie, and yeah, looking forward to seeing The Raid 2. Next one up, I got the 3D version of War for the Planet of the Apes, because I absolutely loved that movie. That was a solid 10 out of 10 from me, and yeah, I think I owned the film prior to that, which was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I think. Yeah, in 3D. Didn't have this one though, so yeah, it was cheap enough, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get it. And speaking of 3D, I finally got my hands on Coco. This movie was so extraordinary, and I absolutely loved it in 3D. Like, it was one of those movies that needs to be seen in 3 dimensions. But we never got a release of it over here in 3D, which really bugged me, because Disney have pulled the plug on 3D distribution in Australia. And yeah, the overseas version, I could never find one cheap enough, but anyway, yeah, finally found one. I'm so happy that I own this. And in case I haven't been talking about 3D quite enough yet, I also got Shazam 3D. Yeah, I loved this movie so freaking much. I rewatched it the day that I bought the Blu-ray. Yeah, I mean, in my review, I gave it a 10 out of 10. I just thought it was so much fun. I loved everything about this movie, and yeah, there it is. Next one, we have The Innkeepers, which came out in 2011, but recently I did a review of The Sacrament by Ty West, and this was another one of his movies that I thought it was really cool. Like, there were so many things I loved about this movie. Yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail right now, but it wasn't great. But yeah, I went on eBay and I found it for, I think it was under 10 bucks or whatever, and I thought, yeah, you know what? I'm going to add this to my collection. And another movie that I've been wanting to add to the collection is Searching, which I thought was a really cool flick. Like, I know the concept of, doing a film with on computer screens has been done before, like in Unfriended and stuff, but this movie took it a little bit further, and it wasn't just computer screens and chat rooms and stuff. It went onto news footage and telephone screens and security cameras and all that sort of stuff. But I just really loved the intriguing plot. Like, the whole movie kept you really guessing from start to finish, and yeah, I really dug it. It's definitely the kind of movie I could watch again and again. Oh, here's one that I said I would probably never watch again, but then I kept thinking about this movie a lot, and man, I suddenly felt compelled to own it, and that was Arctic with Mads Mikkelsen, a movie that I got sent a screener copy of, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I gave it a 9 out of 10, but I only let it down a little bit because I kind of felt it wasn't the sort of movie that I would watch over and over again. But then there was one day I was sitting there and I was just like, God damn, I really need to see this movie again. And over here, we only got a DVD release. They never released it on Blu-ray. Knuckleheads. So I had to get the overseas version, which is fine. So yeah, I have Arctic, and I am definitely going to watch that again soon. And speaking of movies that I rated very highly, this is a movie that the moment it hit the shelves, I bought it, and that is Fighting with My Family. This movie was such a massive surprise. I believe it was the first 10 out of 10 I gave this year, which I didn't expect. You know, I didn't know anything about the movie before seeing the trailer, and the trailer just had me laughing so much. So I went to a press screening of it, and yeah, it was mind-blowingly funny. And yeah, another movie that I have already watched again and gotten into the special features and stuff. So yeah, this was a movie that I was not going to live without. And wow, I got lots of good movies lately. So another one that I got, which I haven't done a review of this yet because I'm waiting on Sean and I to get our schedules in sync so we can actually do it. But Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This movie is freaking phenomenal. I've seen it 3 times now, and I'm not going to reveal what score I would give it because I'm going to wait till we eventually do a review. But suffice to say, it's going to be a very high score. This movie is amazing. Yeah, not going to go into it too much now. Wait for the review. It will be coming soon. But yeah, I love this movie. All right, let's do these next 3 all in one go. I got Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3. 3D. Wow, is that a 3D effect? It's not. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, I got these, as you all know by now. I'm a really big fan of 3D. So I picked them up, replaced my previous Blu-ray copies of them, and someone said to me, like, you know, Toy Story from 95, is it really going to translate that well to 3D? Wow, it really does. There are so many shots in the film that you could swear it was made for 3D. And yeah, being that the entire movie, or all 3 were all, you know, completely computer animated, yeah, it translates really well to that format. So yeah, if you are thinking about getting these in 3D, do not hesitate. Another movie that I picked up recently, well, 2 movies actually, is Lilo and Stitch and Lilo and Stitch 2, which I don't know if I'll ever really bother watching because from what I've heard, it's not that good. But I was talking to a friend of mine about Disney films, and yeah, she was talking about Lilo and Stitch, and I was like, I really enjoyed that movie back in the day. Yeah, I should probably get it. And so I did. Coming down to the last couple now, another movie that I picked up on the day it came out is Happy Death Day to You. I love these movies. I love them a lot. I know they're kind of cheesy, kind of corny, but there's just something about them that I really dig, and I wish they were making another one, but sadly it doesn't look like they are. So yeah, but yeah, at least we got these 2, right? And okay, a little bit of a story attached to this last one. So naturally, again, the day it came out, I picked up Alita Battle Angel. Now, I had to get the 4K version of this because I wanted the 3D Blu-ray, and this was the only way to get it. It was a 3-disc set that, you know, came with the 4K, the 3D, and the 2D Blu-ray, which is all good. And so yeah, I was happy about that. But then there was one day I went to my local JB Hi-Fi, I was buying something else, and I noticed behind the counter they had the steelbooks there. Now, in previous Blu-ray updates, I've mentioned how it bugs me to no end that they don't do 3D Blu-rays in steelbook versions. But I was looking at the like little cardboard slipcover thingy that was on the steelbook, and I saw a 3D logo, and I said to the girl, I was like, wait a minute, like, does that steelbook come with the 3D version? To which she replied, yes, it does. Yeah, I also have the Alita Battle Angels Steelbook now, but this is actually a 4-disc set. So you got the 4K version, the 3D Blu-ray, the 2D Blu-ray, plus an entire bonus disc, which I think from what I read has got a conversation between Jim Cameron and Robert Rodriguez. And being that Robert Rodriguez is my #1 most favorite filmmaker of all time, that is definitely something I could sit through. So yeah, I got 2 copies of Alita, which is funny because I noticed that on Twitter there's a hashtag Alita Army going out where people are buying like multiple copies of the Blu-ray. Like I'm talking, I think some guy bought like 20 or something because they just want to, you know, bump the sales up or whatever. But yeah, that wasn't the reason why. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably going to sell this one on eBay or something. I don't really need 2 copies of it. But yeah, I was just really happy that finally they released a 3D version of a movie in a steelbook, and I really hope that that might happen a little bit more often because I like both. I like 3D Blu-rays and steelbooks. Alrighty, so there you have it. That is the movies that I've been buying in the last couple of months. There's a couple of 10 out of 10s in there, so I was very happy with my purchases. And yeah, this other movie that I've ordered, which, yeah, I'm gonna have to explain that one because it's a movie that I never thought I would ever own, but I'll tell you the whole story in the next Blu-ray update. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch my Blu-ray update. Hope you enjoyed it. And out of all those movies, let me know if there's any that are particular favorites of yours. Or if you guys have picked up any really cool purchases over the last couple of months, yeah, let me know what you got. In the meantime, if you haven't already, like I said, please, if you don't mind subscribing to this channel, that would be absolutely amazing. I'd love to have you on board. And yeah, so drop me some comments either here, Facebook, or Twitter. All the social media links are in the description below because I like to talk about movies and I would love to talk about movies with you. Catch you next time.
Click subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest movie reviews. Skynet will be taking over any day now, so what have you got to lose? Nyah.